Hey nobodies, it's me here once again. I got my co-host Mr. Nobody with me, and today I got a weird story for you. It's a pretty weird story. So I have this little group of friends who live several states away from me. And a couple weekends a year, I will fly over and visit these friends. They're all a bunch of nerds like me, and we'll basically just like go to conventions together, like anime conventions and stuff. And I'm not really much of an anime fan, but I mainly just go just to get out of the house and have a social life for a couple weekends a year. It's nice, and I'll get a big hotel room and people hang out there, and I'll order pizza for everyone, and it just gives me an opportunity to live like a normal human being for a couple weekends a year. Anyway, one of my friends in this group is this a nice young woman named Taylor. And Taylor, one year, a couple years ago, asked me if she could bring a friend up to my hotel room because I was ordering pizza for everyone. And I said, sure. So, we're all in the room. I ordered the pizza, and she leaves. Comes back about 10 minutes later, and she has this stunningly gorgeous woman with her. She's like one of these anime cosplay girls who does like modeling and stuff. And she comes into the room and she's in one of her like cosplays. And I don't know what she was cosplaying as because I don't really watch a whole lot of anime, as I said before. But she was a rather revealing outfit she was wearing. And I don't mean to sound crude, but she had a very large pair of eyes. She had a large pair of eyes. And she had huge. She comes into the room, and I tend to be really awkward and nervous around people, but especially like really pretty women. So I didn't really say a whole lot to her. I just kind of went like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she was like, "Hey," back to me, and we just kind of like stood around each other in silence. And she was, pretty shy and quiet in general. Besides Taylor, she didn't really talk to anybody else in the room. Just very meek and shy, and she stayed up in the room for a couple hours, and then she left, and that's pretty much all there was to that. And it was pretty awkward, right on brand for me. Anyway, I fly home the next day, and my friend Taylor, she posts on Facebook about what a great time she had, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I posted a reply on her status where I was like, hey, it was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting your friend. I had a great time. And about an hour later, I get a like on that comment. And I go on Facebook and see who liked the comment. And I look at the profile picture, and the person in the profile picture looked familiar. So I clicked on it, and it was Taylor's friend, the cosplay girl she brought into the room. I was like, oh, okay. And, I noticed that in her little bio section, she had like a link to a website. So I clicked on it, and I clicked on this link, and it sent me to a web page that had a list of other links. Like it showed her Instagram and her TikTok. And the last link on this list of links was for her Onlyfans. And I saw this link to her Onlyfans. I'm just like, I really shouldn't click on this. I really shouldn't. I totally did, but I knew that I shouldn't. But I did it anyway, because why the hell not? I don't know. So anyway, I click on it, and I see that she has subscriptions to her OnlyFans for $13.99 a month. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to be a complete loser and spend a whole $13.99 on a 1 month subscription. So I didn't. I spent 3 times that for a 3-month subscription because I wanted to go full bore with my online patheticness. And I unlocked her images, and wow, I looked at these pictures of her, and I just felt sorry for her because she's like a really tiny girl. Like she was like maybe 5'2" at the most. And she's got like these 2 giant, like massive, out of proportion things that she's got to carry around on her chest. And I'm looking at those things uncensored, and I just felt sorry for her because I just know that carrying those things around, she's going to have some hardcore sciatica when she gets older. I wasn't turned on at all. I just like, man, she's going to have some sciatica going on. It made my sciatica act up just looking at them. Because, you know, I used to weigh almost 400 pounds. And back then I had a pretty good rack myself. So I know what it's like to carry around that shit like that. And it's painful. So anyway, I look at these pictures. Felt super weird about it. And then I didn't look at them again. Until like a week later, I get an email saying that I got like a message from her on OnlyFans, and it was one of those like mass message send things. Unlock pictures of my kitty for $8. And I don't know why I thought this, but I assumed she meant like her pet cat. Like why is she like showing pictures of her pet cat for $8? There must be something special about these pictures if she's selling them for $8. My curiosity got the best of me, and I spent the $8, and I saw the pictures. Wasn't a cat. I had no idea at the time that women often refer to their downstairs orifice as their kitty. But I do now. You know, in hindsight, it was probably pretty stupid of me to assume that it was like pictures of a cat. But, you know, live and learn, I guess. I know now, and let me tell you, look, as shy as she was when I had her in the room that one time, you would never guess that she was shy at all with these pictures that I unlocked. I mean, she was like spread eagle down there, and, you know, I saw the inside of her orifice, and there were 4 pictures of this set, and the first 3 showed her cooter, and the 4th one showed her booty hole, and I wasn't expecting that. She charged $8 to have people see that. $8 to see this girl's booty hole. If I were to post something like that personally, it would be like millions. Like I would need literal millions to post shit of that if it were me online. And she's doing it for like the price of like 2.5 gallons of gas. So yeah, anyway, I saw her orifices. I felt even weirder than I did already. And I just, you know, didn't really think about it. I didn't like go back there since. But about a year later, I went to another con and went and flew down and visited my friends. And I'm at the con, and I went to go meet up with Taylor at the con. And she had her friend with her once again. She had Butthole Girl. And once again, it was like really awkward, and we just kind of looked at each other and didn't really say anything except hi and just awkward silence. And it was even more awkward for me because I had just about a year prior paid to see her holes, her disgusting orifices, and she didn't know it, but I knew that I did it. And yeah, it's kind of weird, you know, being next to someone whose body you've seen every square inch of and they don't know it, even though they put it out there and charge people to do it and make money. It's still weird. It's a weird feeling. And yeah, we're at this con, and they're like little kids like going up to her asking if they could get their picture taken with her, and like their parents are taking the pictures. And it's very surreal seeing like families get their picture taken with a girl who sells pictures of her butthole online for the price of a cheap breakfast at Denny's. Like, I'm just imagining parents like wondering, oh, I wonder who this girl is, and looking her up like, oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm telling this story, but you know, I guess just in case if anyone's worried about me starting an OnlyFans, it's not going to happen. I won't, you know, traumatize anybody in that way.